We have found from our research studies, both the initial study as well as the subsequent studies, that in those classrooms where SIOP teachers implement the SIOP model to a high degree, their students outperform comparison groups at a statistically significant level on standardized tests. Most teachers want their students to perform very well, not just on standardized tests, but certainly on their lessons that they're planning daily for the students. What we found with the SIOP model is that when teachers implement the model to a high degree, implementing 75% or more of the 30 features on a consistent basis, their students outperform comparison group students on state standardized tests. In addition to higher test scores, teachers also see other demonstrable changes in their students. They see higher levels of engagement. They see students using English, practicing their English in a risk-free environment. They see other students besides English learners who are showing gains and improved learning once the teachers are really implementing the model to a high degree.
The SIOP model is important for schools today because it provides a coherent instructional approach that supports and complements other initiatives. So, for example, response to intervention, technology, Common Core state standards. It's not in conflict with those or competition. On the contrary, the SIOP model provides an organizational framework for all kinds of things that are happening in the school. So in our research, we used the SIOP model as a school-wide professional development model, and there were other initiatives that were also used, and they worked complementary. So the SIOP model can organize all kinds of practices into a coherent instructional model for schools.
When we started the SIOP research study in 1996, we had no idea what we were creating. And fortunately, it hasn't been Frankenstein's monster. In fact, it's been something that teachers welcome and really enjoy working with. We've had 15 years of doing research. We've had 10 years when we've really been focusing on the best professional development practices for teachers. And I think we've been successful in many ways, just changing the dialogue, even among teachers within the same school. They have a better understanding of the second language learners. They have a better sense of how to address their needs. They know what techniques they can apply. They know how to build background and develop academic vocabulary. In many ways, we've had teachers say that their classrooms are more fun because the students are highly engaged. They're doing lots of interaction activities, whether it's group work, whether it's different kinds of tasks that require the students to talk to one another. And they're talking on topic. So when we look at what's happening in education today, say 15 years later, we have NCLB, we now have the Common Core standards. We're asking students to engage with rich academic content, to elaborate on complex ideas, and the SIOP model is giving teachers the tools so that they're able to do that.